Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too. And I want.
Y'all got a section?
Yo.
It's down here. That is.
No, but we with Angel though.
Yo, Angel Reese thought she was untouchable, but the basketball gods had other plans. From getting cooked by Caitlin Clark to having the most embarrassing stat-padding accusations in WNBA history, Chi-Town Barbie has had some rough moments. Look, I get it. Angel Reese is talented, she's got personality, and she's not afraid to talk her trash. But when you put yourself out there like that, when you make yourself the villain, when you taunt and talk, you better be ready for the internet to drag you when things go wrong. Today we're counting down the top 5 most embarrassing moments that had Angel Reese trending for all the wrong reasons. We got college meltdowns, WNBA disasters, social media fails, and moments so cringe they're still being talked about. If you're ready to see why the internet stays coming for Angel Reese, smash that like button because this countdown is about to be brutal. Let's get into it. The outfit controversy coming in at number 5, Angel Reese's outfit of the day disaster that had the internet questioning everything. So picture this, the Chicago Sky just got blown out for the second game in a row. Angel Reese went 0 for everything from the field, literally couldn't make a single shot in 28 minutes of play. This woman was getting cooked on the court. But instead of focusing on her game, instead of working on her shooting, what does Angel do? She posts an outfit of the day video on social media like nothing happened. The internet was not having it.
Hi guys, happy game day. Yes, absolutely. Love the fit.
People were saying she's more worried about her fits than her fundamentals. The timing was terrible, like girl, you just went scoreless and you're worried about fashion content? The comments were ruthless. Maybe focus on making shots instead of making content. Your outfit looked better than your shooting percentage. The disrespect was real, but honestly, she walked right into that one. This wasn't just about one bad game, it was about priorities. When you're struggling on the court but thriving on social media, people are gonna call you out. And they did, loudly. The lesson here? Read the room, Angel. When you're having the worst shooting night of your career, maybe don't post fashion content the same day. The internet has receipts, and they will use them against you. 4. The stat padding accusations. Number 4 is where things get really embarrassing. The stat padding controversy that had basketball Twitter going off. Angel Reese was getting accused of stat padding after another embarrassing performance where she couldn't buy a bucket. But here's where it gets messy. People started breaking down her game film and questioning whether she was chasing numbers instead of trying to win games. Now, stat padding in basketball is when you're more focused on your personal numbers than actually helping your team win. We're talking about grabbing uncontested rebounds, taking bad shots just to get attempts up, stuff like that. The internet detectives went to work. They pulled up clips, they analyzed her games, they showed side-by-side comparisons. The criticism was so loud that major sports outlets were covering the stat padding allegations. But here's what made it really embarrassing. This happened during a time when Angel was trying to establish herself as a legitimate WNBA star. Instead of being known for winning plays, she was getting dragged for allegedly caring more about her stats than her team's success. The worst part, whether it was true or not didn't even matter. The narrative was out there, it was trending, and it stuck. In sports, perception is reality, and the perception was that Angel Reese was more worried about her numbers than winning basketball games. That's the kind of reputation that follows you around, and it all started because people questioned her effort and priorities on the court. 2. Technical foul queen. Number 3 is straight up wild. Angel Reese almost getting herself suspended for having too many technical fouls? Y'all, this woman leads the entire WNBA with 7 technical fouls in just 22 games. She was literally 1 technical foul away from an automatic suspension. That's insane levels of lack of self-control. But wait, it gets worse. Just 3 days ago, Angel was caught on camera making profane taunts to opponents. This woman cannot help herself. She's out here risking suspensions just to talk trash. Now look, I get it. Basketball is emotional, things get heated, players talk. But when you're leading the league in technicals, when you're risking missing games because you can't control your mouth, that's not competitive fire, that's just poor decision making. The embarrassing part isn't even the technical fouls themselves, it's that she keeps getting them for the same stuff over and over. Like, girl, you've been doing this your whole career. How are you still getting caught up in silly technical fouls? And the timing was brutal. This happened during a season where Angel was trying to establish herself as one of the league's stars. Instead, she's getting headlines for being out of control and potentially missing games. The internet was clowning her. Angel Reese really about to get suspended for running her mouth. Imagine being so emotional you can't even finish the season. The jokes wrote themselves. When you're known more for your technical fouls than your basketball skills, that's a problem. And that's exactly where Angel found herself. 2. The Caitlin Clark revenge game. Number 2 is the ultimate karma moment, when Caitlin Clark got her revenge and left Angel Reese looking foolish on the biggest stage. Let's set the scene. 2023 National Championship. Angel Reese and LSU beat Iowa 102-85. Angel was talking, doing the "you can't see me" gesture to Caitlin Clark, pointing to her ring finger, acting like she was that girl. But 1 year later, in the Elite Eight, Caitlin Clark and Iowa got their revenge. Clark dropped 41 points, 12 assists, and 7 rebounds in 40 minutes, and sent Angel Reese home with a 94-87 victory. Y'all, the disrespect was unreal. Caitlin Clark really said "remember me" and proceeded to put on an absolute clinic. 41 points in an elimination game against the same team that embarrassed her in the championship. But here's what made it embarrassing for Angel. All that taunting from the year before came back to haunt her. Every gesture, every celebration, every moment of disrespect got thrown right back in her face. And in their WNBA matchups, Angel keeps having these moments where she tries to get back at Caitlin but ends up looking foolish instead. Like, girl, you already lost the war. The lesson here is simple. If you're gonna talk, if you're gonna taunt, if you're gonna make it personal, you better be ready when that energy comes back around. And when Caitlin Clark came for revenge, she came with receipts. Angel went from being the villain who won the championship to being the villain who got exposed when it mattered most. That Elite Eight loss hit different because everyone remembered how she acted the year before.
Y'all got a section?
Yo.
It's down here. That is.
No, but we with Angel though. W and shit, so we just got done at the All-Star game, so like, I'm sorry, we don't need, I ain't even trying to be funny, but we should not be waiting in no line.
The Nightclub meltdown. And the #1 most embarrassing Angel Reese moment, the nightclub incident that had the entire internet laughing at her. So boom, Angel Reese is supposed to be hosting an after party at some club in Indianapolis after All-Star Weekend. Her teammates Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann show up expecting VIP treatment because they're with Angel. But here's where it gets embarrassing. The club was packed, they're turning people away, and even name-dropping Angel Reese couldn't get them through the door. The bouncer literally looked at them like, "Angel who?" Y'all, the secondhand embarrassment was real. Here are professional athletes expecting celebrity treatment, name-dropping their friend who's supposed to be this big star, and the security guard is treating them like regular people waiting in line. But it gets worse. The whole thing was captured on live stream. Thousands of people watched these grown women get denied entry to a party that was supposedly being thrown by their friend. The internet had field day with this one. The memes were endless. Angel Reese's name don't carry weight like that. Even Caitlin Clark probably could have got them in. Angel Reese really thought she was famous. This moment was embarrassing because it exposed the gap between how famous Angel thinks she is versus how famous she actually is. In basketball circles, sure, she's known, but to a random bouncer at a nightclub, she's just another name being dropped by people trying to skip the line. The fact that her own party couldn't get her friends VIP access is wild. That's not just embarrassing for the people who got denied. That's embarrassing for Angel too, because it shows her celebrity status ain't what she thought it was. Look, I ain't here to completely drag Angel Reese. She's talented, she's working hard, and she's trying to build her brand. But when you put yourself out there as much as she does, when you talk as much trash as she talks, when you make yourself the villain in every storyline, you gotta be ready for moments like these. The internet don't forget, and the basketball world definitely don't forget. Every time you act up, every time you get too cocky, every time you think you're bigger than you are, somebody's gonna be there with receipts ready to humble you. What y'all think? Did Angel deserve the smoke she got for these moments, or is the internet being too harsh? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this countdown of embarrassing moments, smash that like button and subscribe for more sports drama breakdowns. Also, let me know what other athletes y'all want to see get this treatment, because trust me, we got plenty more embarrassing moments to cover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we keep the same energy.